Discipline is 100% cope. It's something you should avoid at every single chance you have. You shouldn't even use the word discipline. If you're trying to build a great physique, you're trying to get aesthetic, you're trying to build a masculine, high-status test physique, you're trying to get success in business, you're trying to make more money, or you want to get the life you want and freedom, you should never, ever look at it as being disciplined. That's one of the biggest mistakes I see guys make all the time. Because the truth is when you call something disciplined, you're implying that it is difficult. There's friction between you and your goal, and you are doing something you don't like doing. And the truth is when you create that friction, reality pushes back even harder. You're not going to be able to stay consistent. You're not going to be able to achieve the goal. And it's going to feel more difficult than it actually is. One of the most important things you need to do is understand that when you try to force something, there's always going to be resistance coming back from reality. And your perception is creating that. So you should never, ever watch these David Goggin videos or these motivational videos saying you need to be more disciplined, because you are just making it harder than it actually is. And when you can flow with life instead of force, it's going to start feeling like everything comes to you. You're a magnet for success, for the physique, for the attention, from women, from whatever you want to achieve. This is really what we talk about on this channel, because this is a channel for guys that want to be that 1%. They have a burning desire inside of them that something just isn't right. Their current life just isn't equating to the version of themselves they know they're capable of being. So you need to live in alignment with that version of yourself, this higher self. However you see yourself. I mean, we all see ourselves kind of the same, right? We can fight. We're like James Bond with a weapon. We're jacked. We're handsome. We're charismatic. We walk in a room. Everyone feels magnetized to us. We all feel the same way. But when you start aligning your daily actions in a way that improve your quality of life, everything feels automatic. There's no more friction. And that's where things start coming to you. And this is no longer about forcing things that seem difficult all the time. See, your perception is so important. Your perception is everything. See, if you've ever read the book Reality Transurfing, you'll understand, and I highly recommend it. If you have not read Reality Transurfing, it literally changed my life. I read it about 6 months ago. The audiobook is free on Spotify. I might even put the link in the description, but this will literally change the way you perceive life, success, and all the things you want to achieve. But when you start internalizing things, and whatever your perspective and what you expect to happen is exactly what reality is going to give you. You are expecting something to be difficult when you say it's disciplined. You're doing something over and over again that you don't want to do. That makes no sense. Let's look at this logically. If we were going to do something we don't like doing every single day, wouldn't it be better to change the system in place so that it improves our life? We look forward to doing it every single day, or we can actually see the perspective of that this thing is very maybe difficult for 15, 20 minutes, but what we get out of it is worth it. And it makes that 15, 20 minutes a worthwhile investment for a high return. And if we relate this back to fitness and getting in shape, in the beginning, you do need some discipline. You really do, because you're putting in systems in place. You're sticking to a diet. You're going to the gym. In the beginning, the first 4-6 weeks, you're not going to see tons of progress. You're going to feel slightly better, but you're not really going to feel the benefits of getting in shape and all the upsides we speak about all the time on this channel. But if you can put yourself in the mindset of the version of yourself that already has those things, has already achieved the physique you want, then it's going to feel effortless. And this is all about shifting your identity, and this is so, so important. Regardless of what you want in your life, you need to shift your identity before you have the physique, before you have the success, and start acting like the person that already has it, the version of you that is already there. And this is how we get rid of this friction in our life. And this has happened to me so many times. The harder you push, the harder you want things. It's just like sales. If you guys have ever worked sales, if you're on a call and you want that sale, you want to close the guy for $2,000, $5,000, whatever the number is, you want to close him, they can sense it. The customer can feel it. This guy's too pushy. This guy's trying to scam me. This guy wants something out of me. But if you've ever been on a sales call and you start acting like you actually don't care, like if you've had a good month in sales, you've already hit your targets or doubled your target, you don't even care if you get the sale or not. You can't even be bothered to take the call, and all of a sudden now they want to buy it. They are basically begging you to close that deal. And this is the exact same for everything in life. Every single thing you want, you need to get rid of friction and just let things flow. Life is going to ebb and flow, and you'll start realizing when you start seeing success, immediately after you achieve that success, you're going to know there's going to be a huge low coming. And this happens every single time I start getting a little bit of momentum, and I actually start looking forward to the drop, because I know after that drop, my baseline is going to be higher. As long as you can keep a clear head and disciplined and direct, you're going to keep making progress, because now your stress tolerance is increasing. You're staying more direct on the path, and you maintain momentum. See, it's going to go look like this. It's going to go up over time. You're going to have a high, a low, a slightly higher high, a slightly lower low. And this is the exact same if you're losing weight. So many people are upset when they're losing weight. It doesn't go 170 pounds, 169 pounds, 168 pounds, but it doesn't work like that. Your body has a response. It has the same friction that life will give you, reality will give you when you're trying to achieve something. Your body has a natural instinct to stay at a certain point. So when you're losing weight, it's going to go 170, you're going to drop down to 168, then you're going to go to 169, and then you're going to go down to 167. It's never going to be a linear line. That's not how the way the world works. We have natural balances in the universe that we can't even explain. But it doesn't matter if it's your physique, your business, a relationship. There's going to be ups and downs, but that's the beauty of life, and that's where all the experiences and lessons come from. And that's why so many people don't achieve the things they want to achieve, because they look at it as like, I'm either just going to have to do things I don't want to do, and as soon as they hit a low, they just give up. Right? They just say, oh, that's it. It's too difficult. Oh no, it's not working in my favor, even though they have a high right around the corner. And you got to stop looking at things as even the end goal. The end goal doesn't even matter, because when you achieve the end goal, it's going to mean nothing to you. It's the process and the person you become along the way, the things you learn, the new skills you acquire. And this is how you stay on track. You are more obsessed with your personal progression, your skill acquisition, and the man you're becoming on this journey, rather than the physique you're going to get or the amount of money you're going to make in a month, because you're going to achieve those and you're going to sit there and say, well, I actually feel worse. And discipline is literally the biggest cope of all time. Discipline, motivational videos, whatever. Those are for people that can never stay on track or achieve anything. You just have to look at it like this. Imagine dragging yourself every single day doing something you don't enjoy doing for a decade, for 5 years. Do you really think you're going to be able to stick to that? It's like basically putting yourself in reality jail. Confining yourself to a reality or a daily life, a quality of life that you don't enjoy. And it makes no sense. Like, you could be that strong-willed, but why would you even do it if you have the choice to not do it? See, it's all about figuring out the system for you. No one I know who's in great shape lives like that. Nobody. They don't do things they don't want to do. If they're really, really into bodybuilding and they have a great physique, they're obsessed with bodybuilding. Their pride is a part of it. Their identity is with their physique. Or if someone's just in great shape, they have balance. They go with the ebbs and flows. If they have a period where work clears up, there's no need to diet, or they have a little bit more free time, maybe they're going to get shredded because they see an opening. They see an opportunity to seize to get in really good shape because there's less friction. But if you're working 16-hour days, you're getting slammed with projects, the last thing you should be doing is adding on more stress and trying to get in shape. Life is not a suffering contest. It is literally the complete opposite. But so many people perceive it as who can suffer the most the way to the top. Everyone who's achieving anything isn't suffering at all. They're doing the exact same. They're enjoying every single day, and things are just coming to them. And it sounds like woo-woo, freaking magical bullshit, but it's so true. And once you actually start being aligned with the person of yourself you want to become, and stop looking at things as difficult. Don't use the word discipline. Nothing is hard for you. Just remove those from your vocabulary. You're going to start realizing that things are actually really easy, and it's all about how you perceive them.